ಏಷ್ಯಾದ ಅತಿದೊಡ್ಡ ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಲ್ಲೊಂದಾದ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಶಾಲೆಗಳು ಜಕ್ಕೂರು ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ನ ಎಬೇಸಿಯ ಕನ್ವೆನ್ಷನ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯೋಜಿಸಿದ್ದ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಸ್ ಕಲ್ಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಮತ್ತು ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಕಾರ್ನಿವಲ್ 2026 ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ಭವ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ನೆರವೇರಿದವು. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ 32 ಶಾಖೆಗಳ ಪ್ರತಿಭಾವಂತ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿ ನಾವೀನ್ಯತೆ, ಸೃಜನಶೀಲತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಸಂಭ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಉಜ್ವಲಗೊಳಿಸಿದರು. ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ 9 ರಿಂದ ಆರಂಭವಾದ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಸ್ ಕಲ್ಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಫಿನಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ತಮ್ಮ ಅದ್ಭುತ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಪ್ರದರ್ಶಿಸಿದರು. ಪಿಕ್ಸೆಲ್ ಪ್ಯಾಲೆಟ್ ವಿಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಸೃಜನಶೀಲತೆ ಮತ್ತು ವಿನ್ಯಾಸ ಕೌಶಲ್ಯಗಳು ಮೆರೆದವು. ಸಿನರ್ಜಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವಿಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಮತ್ತು ಏರೋಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ನಾವೀನ್ಯತೆಗಳು ಗಮನ ಸೆಳೆದವು. ಐಡಿಯಾ ವಾಲ್ಟ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಹಣಕಾಸು ಸಾಕ್ಷರತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಉದ್ಯಮಶೀಲತೆಯ ಪರಿಕಲ್ಪನೆಗಳು ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಗೊಂಡವು. ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ವಾಕ್ಸ್ ವಿಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ಭಾಷಣ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂವಹನ ಕಲೆಗಳು ಪ್ರೇಕ್ಷಕರ ಮೆಚ್ಚುಗೆಗೆ ಪಾತ್ರವಾದವು. ರೆಡ್ಬಸ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪಕ ಹಾಗೂ ದೂರದೃಷ್ಟಿಯ ಉದ್ಯಮಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಫಣೀಂದ್ರ ಸಾಮ ಅವರು ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಯಾಗಿ ಪಾಲ್ಗೊಂಡು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಗಳನ್ನು ಶ್ಲಾಘಿಸಿದರು ಹಾಗೂ ಉದ್ಯಮಶೀಲ ಮನೋಭಾವ ಬೆಳೆಸುವಂತೆ ಪ್ರೇರೇಪಿಸಿದರು. ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ 2 ರಿಂದ ನಡೆದ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಕಾರ್ನಿವಲ್ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಫಿನಾಲೆ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ಮತ್ತು ಅಭಿವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಸಾರ್ಥಕ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಾಯಿತು. ಹೆಸರಾಂತ ಲೇಖಕಿ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ರಚನಾ ಚಾಬ್ರಿಯಾ ಅವರು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ಸಂವಾದ ನಡೆಸಿ ಓದಿನ ಮಹತ್ವವನ್ನು ಹಂಚಿಕೊಂಡರು. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯಾಸಕ್ತಿ, ಆತ್ಮವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಮತ್ತು ಅಭಿವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಕೌಶಲ್ಯಗಳು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಆಕರ್ಷಣೆಯಾಗಿದ್ದವು. ಶ್ರೀ ಫಣೀಂದ್ರ ಸಾಮ ಅವರು ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಅತಿಥಿಯಾಗಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿದ್ದು ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯಿಕ ಉಪಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಬೆಂಬಲ ಸೂಚಿಸಿದರು. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳ ಕುರಿತು ಮಾತನಾಡಿದ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಸಮೂಹ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕಿ ಡಾ. ಸಿಂಧೂರ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಪೆಂಗೂರು ಮತ್ತು ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಪೂರ್ನೇತ್ ಕಟಾಪ ಅವರು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಪಠ್ಯಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳಾಚೆಗೆ ಯೋಚಿಸಿ ಸೃಜನಾತ್ಮಕವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಯೋಗಿಸುವ ಕಲಿಕಾ ವಾತಾವರಣವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ಮಿಸುವುದು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಗುರಿಯಾಗಿದೆ ಎಂದು ತಿಳಿಸಿದರು. ಕ್ಲಬ್ಸ್ ಕಲ್ಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಮೂಲಕ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೈಜ ಜೀವನದ ಸವಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಎದುರಿಸುವ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿದೆ ಎಂಬುದು ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿದೆ ಎಂದರು. ಎಡ್ಜ್ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಯೋಗಿಕ ನಾವೀನ್ಯತೆಯ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಯನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸಲು ಪ್ರಮುಖ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ ಎಂದು ಅವರು ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯಪಟ್ಟರು. ಒಟ್ಟಾರೆ ಡಬಲ್ ಫಿನಾಲೆ 2026 ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವು ನಾವೀನ್ಯತೆ, ಜ್ಞಾನ, ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ಮತ್ತು ನಾಯಕತ್ವದ ಸಂಯೋಜನೆಯಾಗಿ ನೆರೆದ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಮೆಚ್ಚುಗೆಗೆ ಪಾತ್ರವಾಯಿತು.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Very good afternoon to everyone. Thank you so much for coming. I am Dr. Sindhura Narayana, Director, Narayana Education Institutions. Today we have gathered here in order to celebrate two very important events. One, we have culmination of the club activities that we are conducting for primary as well as high school students in all the 30 plus schools of Narayana Group in Bangalore. And number two, we also have reading program as a reading carnival, which ma'am has just explained, and we are going to witness that in the afternoon. First of all, I would like to thank both the chief guests, Mr. Sama, as well as ma'am, for agreeing to come and witness the event. This is something we have done in the last minute, but I'm so glad they have agreed to grace the occasion. Just to let you know, I think there's a big question running in all our minds because there are so many changes that are happening in the world, that what is going to be the future of the children. What they learn today from the books may not be something that they would apply as is like in our generation, right? In the future generation, which is maybe Gen Alpha or even Gen Zs, they may or may not get to apply what they have learned, except for the strong foundational aspects of either maths or physics or languages or any other subjects. There is AI which is disrupting, and of course there are skill sets which are to be picked up by them, so that will last them forever. And whichever profession they choose to pick up, or if they intend to start their own business, those skill sets will really help them in becoming successful. It is with that intention that we started these clubs as well as the reading program. When it comes to clubs, we are offering them entrepreneurship, we are offering them STEM program, we are offering them Pixel Palette, and at the same time, we are offering them a platform wherein they can talk boldly both on the platform as well as off the platform, which is extremely important. And as Sir has mentioned, from morning we have been going and visiting all these stalls, and we are actually struck with the confidence with which the kids are coming up with solutions for the problems. And this is the first year we have started these clubs, and I'm pretty sure that if we continue to do so, the kids will be able to achieve something really big in no time at all. And number two, why the reading program, and why the reading program from the age of 5? That is from UKG, like ma'am has mentioned. So, as you all know, uh, again, with the changing world, it's not sufficient if you read just the formal books. As and when you grow up, I'm sure all of us are now reading a lot of content from different means,
Sources,
different sources. That could be articles from WhatsApp, from your TV channels, and so on and
Social media.
henceforth. So this is very important. So reading habit is very, very important, and that needs to be inculcated from a very young age, because kids are getting a little too used to watching and grasping the content. But as much as that is important, and so is reading, or in some ways much more important, because reading can be a lot more realistic, and as ma'am has also mentioned, it can contain researched work which is more reliable in terms of sourcing. So I think being journalists, you would also agree with it. So that's the reason we started the reading program from young ages. So it starts all the way from 5th class to 9th class, where for younger sections we have introduced phonetics. For slightly older sections, in addition to reading, we have also introduced reading and writing. And for slightly older sections, that is high school sections, in addition to reading and writing, we have taught them how to emote. So using these three parts, putting all these three things together, you will see the afternoon session where the students would come and display their talent, and it's a fun thing to watch for us, but for them it's a great opportunity. And I'm sure this little initiative of what we have started this year will go a long way, and these kids who are representing 30 plus schools in Bangalore, all the way from south, that is HSR, Belandur, JP Nagar, to central part of Bangalore, like Ramurthy Nagar, Kagadaspura, to northern part of Bangalore, like Saka Nagar. From all the parts, they are going to mesmerize you. I hope you stay and you enjoy the show.
The grand finale of this reading carnival by the Narayana Group of Schools is a wonderful initiative where the reading habit is inculcated from UKG, that means from the age of 5. The initial years of a child's development are very crucial in building any habit, and if a child is nurtured and encouraged to read, nothing like it, and that habit goes on till the age of 15 or 16 when they leave school. So this is a wonderful endeavor by Narana School to have a reading carnival which extends for one whole year. Imagine 365 days of reading, 365 days with books, and 365 days with stories. I, there's nothing like most more and more schools should have this reading carnival, and also should have a dedicated library day, a dedicated book reading clubs. Anything else to say?
Hello, my name is Fanindra Sama. I'm one of the founders of Red Bus, and today, since morning, I've been spending time with all the exhibits and all the wonderful children here. It's amazing to see their enthusiasm, confidence, and creativity. Really loved what they're doing. I mean, they're in 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, and they're already thinking about saving our planet. They have business plans to solve our problems, and the students who are talking here, who are speaking here for the speaking competition, right? I mean, I could not speak like that even in my college, right? So it's an amazing, I think, opportunity. I thank and congratulate Narayana Group for facilitating this, because this is not inside the curriculum. Of course, I think because of NEP, it will get into the curriculum, but though you didn't have an obligation to do all this, I mean, you've done this, dedicated 27 classes in a year, right? And I was also curious, I was asking the students if they're charged extra, right, for these classes, because what I learned is all these classes are taken by faculty who are outside, outside the school, which means it's an expense for you. And I was asking them if it is a business model where typically in schools, right? I mean, you get a robotics class and then you charge extra to the students and then pass on some and retain some. But I'm very happy to learn that actually students are not charged extra for this. I mean, it is within their school fee, which speaks a lot about the intent, the genuine intent of doing it. And I think Bangalore, thanks for studying in Bangalore. Bangalore needs it, and this is the vibe of Bangalore, right? Where kids, right? I mean, from 6th grade, they talk about startups. Most likely, their parents are working in a startup. It's a buzzword in Bangalore, and I'm very happy that the schools here are gearing up for that. It really is warms up my heart. I'm very happy. I'm happy to come here. Thank you and congratulations.